Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good from anywhere you're watching me from. Good day, everyone. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. How was your day? Yeah, work currently is work. You're in school. How are you? We are just coming across this channel for the first time. My name is Fumi Omoshri, and I talk about trauma awareness, mental health, and say it right. Watch my videos, you will learn a lot. God is my shepherd, I shall not want. He tell me to lie down in green pasture. Like him beside the still waters, he will restore my soul. Many trees of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and thy cup runneth over. Surely, God's goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of God forever and ever. Amen. Please let me share this slide. Thank you for joining. I just want to share this live quickly. Okay, I'm back. All right. You're welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Kindly double tap on the live stream to give it a thumbs up. Thank you. The topic for discussion today is social media trauma. Social media trauma, the reality of the silent school. The reality of the silent school. If you are just joining, please, guys, I'm seeing a lot of people on the live stream. Kindly give this live stream a thumbs up so that I can reach a wide range of people. Social media trauma, the reality of the silent school. Now we have different types of traumas. Different types of traumas. Yes. Yesterday on my channel, we talked about financial trauma. Today we are discussing social media trauma. Hi, just love cats. Thank you for joining. Yeah, from which country? Kindly give the live stream a thumbs up. Please double tap on the live stream. Thank you. My name is Fumi Omoshi. I'm a Nigerian working and living in Nigeria. Uganda. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Now let's dive straight into the topic of the day, social media trauma, the reality of the silent scroll. Have you ever felt exhausted, anxious, drained after scrolling endlessly online? You are not alone. That's social media trauma, and let's talk about it. Sometimes we just open our phones, and the cause of social media trauma right now is in our hands. I'm sure some people, maybe they are taking a stroll now and it's in their pockets. What is causing social media trauma is with us. We bought it with our money, and we do not know that it's actually causing trauma for us. What is social media trauma? or social media induced trauma. Okay, this is a trauma that is induced by the exposure. Okay, induced by the exposure to different contents, different shocking, not just any content, shocking contents and interactions on digital or in digital spaces, on different digital platforms. Okay. Hi, awesome, Ari. Yes, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you. Nushiasa Belala. Thank you for joining. Awesome, Ari. Thank you for joining. I'm grateful. Thank you. Please give the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Social media trauma. Okay. It's induced from exposure to shocking content in digital spaces on different digital platforms. And what are these, social media platforms? Instagram. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm grateful. Also, Mary, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Social media platforms like Twitter, from X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat. We have lots of them. That's what I'm talking about when we talk about digital spaces. Thank you for subscribing. I'm grateful. You're from which country? I'm from Nigeria, West Africa. So you're from which country? I like to engage with my viewers online. All right. Thank you so much. Now, how do we get exposed to social media trauma? The first one will be unedited, when you are exposed to unedited videos, when you're exposed to content without graphic warning. If you are a teacher or a lecturer watching this live video, please, if you want to teach in class and any of your materials will trigger any kind of trauma response, ensure that you give a trigger warning that, this video I'm about to play or this material, this text you are going to read contains strong words, contains violence, let them know so that anyone that is easily triggered by such words might totally avoid it. Many people post videos online, they upload videos online without graphic warning. And then when you come across the raw videos, there's a trauma response. It triggers you. You are posting a video of an accident scene, and we are seeing corpse, we are seeing blood everywhere. There are some people that are triggered by the sight of blood. Hi, Mary B. Aburo Dada, my wonderful community. Thank you for joining, sis. So I'm talking about social media trauma, the reality of what? The silent scroll. Good evening, you're welcome. Our phones, yes, our phones are truly traumatizing us silently, but we don't know. When you are exposed to unedited war videos, on violence, it might be domestic violence. Some people just see a couple fighting and they just take off their phones, edit, and then upload. It triggers, there's a way it triggers people. So ensure that if you are uploading a video on a war scene or accident, violence, you must drop a trigger warning that this video you are about to watch is graphic. If you know you are easily triggered, please skip. It is very important. When I was doing a video on childbirth trauma, I said it. I told my viewers, if you feel triggered, you might skip. And I'll tell you an experience that I had while in school. I know some of my classmates that are online can relate. There was a time it was a French class, and our lecturer we were doing history on the Hutsis and the Tutsis. That's the genocide in Rwanda. And he had already explained everything about, the Tutsi and the Hutu, and all of that. And then decided to play the movie sometime in April. I will never forget. With no graphic warning, nothing like, this video you're about to watch is, ice cream, it's traumatizing. It's really traumatizing to watch, videos where there's strong violence, sporadic shooting. You see dead bodies. It was so triggering for me. So it really affected me that I just didn't, from that day, I do not want to have anything to do with horror movies or any movie they will have to, or action movie that they will have to shoot and all of that. At a point, I had to run out of class. So it's very important that you give a graphic warning, because people can be traumatized through that. Another thing that can cause trauma, social media trauma, is cyberbullying. And this kind of cyberbullying, if someone bullies you, traditional bullying, if you go out, you go to school, someone bullies you, it's just, the small number of people, yeah. Just maybe you go to school, maybe your classmates say, see her, she's fat, she's this, she's that, And you get back home, you're thinking about it, your classmates, they're just few. But what if it's on a global scale, where you post a picture? I see people that are bullied online. I see. Thank you for joining the live, my community of powerful women. Toluwanimi Love TV. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, kindly give the live streaming a double tap. It will bring out the love emoji and then the thumbs up. Thank you. So I watch some videos. People innocently, they will dance, and there are some people that will play that video and you will see hurtful comments, especially on TikTok. See this one. See how she's fat. See her leg like K-leg. See this one. Alashete. You don't even know how to sing. This one is Adeyinka Alashete. This one is Kinikon. Different names. How do you want those people to feel after seeing all those things? So it will discourage, and that's actually what discouraged me from opening TikTok for a very long time, because I felt this is a toxic app. So you cannot be your real self. You cannot come online, and snap or sing, or, you will be abused. Global cyberbullying. Such people cannot, at the end of the day, when they are going to bed, they will think about it. They will deal with this trauma. Cyberbullying is a thing in Nigeria. And honestly, I support the social media regulation. It's needed at this point. Some fathers, they would come, maybe they are going for Nwambe. I've seen comments, that day Shamije, you know, unfiltered comments, like, how? Shaheji, how? That's bullying. People cannot be themselves, you know. So that's another way people get traumatized on social media. Another trauma that elicits that is evoked from the social media space is unnecessary comparison. And this is a thing. Some people do not know how to separate reality from performance. You see people snap pictures, you know, they'll go to Airbnb, they'll go to short-let apartments, you know, they'll go to high-choice restaurant. It's not as if they are gone there for fine dining. They've gone there to shoot content. If you are happily married, you will not even have time to be carrying videos to say, oh yeah, peck me. All these couples you are seeing, they are acting. And then you use that to judge your marriage. You come home and tell your husband you're not even romantic. You're not even romantic. You're not romantic. Who told you those people they are seeing online are romantic? When your husband comes from work and you people are together, so you have time to say, Okomi, let me quickly carry ring lights. All those ones are just performative, and then you will sulk all day. You will be traumatized. See my classmate. See her husband. He's opening door for her. Maybe that door is faulty, you don't even know. See my husband, see my friend. Ó ti lọ Dubai ní kíní, ó ti dé. So, and so, thank you, sis. I'm telling them. You know, you compare yourself unnecessarily with people you see on social media. Why? For me, kò sí kan tó kan irú àwa yìí o. If you like, go to Mexico and come back. Ẹ kúlé ẹ káàbọ̀ ni. If you like, live in Aso Rock. If you like, go to Maldives, Bali. I'm happy for you, but I will not come and sit down and sulk and say, God failed me. No, God did not fail me. That's okay. Those of you that, I just got a ride. Oh, in my house, congratulations. Don't compare their success with yours. That is why it is good to journal. When you journal, you will know the faithfulness of God. You will know the good things that God has done for you. That you can't even remember. There's a song that says, count your blessings, name them one by one. And it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Some of you don't count your blessings. That is why when you come on social media, you start unnecessary comparison and it affects your mental health. I want that to sink in. Please, let's stop all these unnecessary comparison. Some people are not happy. They just wear clothes, wear makeup, and they come online. And that's why you see, sometimes you come online, you just hear someone was depressed and committed suicide, and be like, but this person was laughing, this person was happy. Happiness is ephemeral, it's short-lived. It is joy that is internal. You can be happy to 5 minutes, and in next second you are sad because it's not the joy of the Lord. You just got a Benz. Okay, Benz. Oh, my sister has got a Benz. I am happy for you. But I will not sulk. I may be, you know, I will not be bothered. But some people, they'll be bothered. See my friend, she's in London, she's doing well, she's skinny con, see her husband. That odd picture that she and her husband snapped and posted on social media, You don't know, maybe after that photo shoot, one lord Johnny. You don't know, maybe the husband is an unrepentant cheat. You don't know, maybe she's treating infections. But you be comparing your marriage with her marriage. Some people are just putting up appearances. They are not happy in their marriages. They are not like some of us that we don't like pretending. We don't like pretense. If it's not working, it's not working. At Lonely, we have moved. We are not here to impress anybody. But some people, they like to impress people. They like to perform. They like to act. Then you will not be looking at their own performance. Who told you they are joyful? Please, sisters, can you hear me? I want to know if you can hear me, because yesterday I saw the Benz. Yes, I saw it on your status. Yes. I saw it on. Please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. I just want to know that you can hear me. Okay. Is the network good? I want to know if the network is good. Hi, Bola Tito Lifestyle. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. And then this hyper vigilance that on social media that you are scared. There are some people in diaspora that are afraid to come to Nigeria because of the news online. When you go out, you are so scared of your environment. Especially though, lately we have news of insecurity, kidnapping. Someone was recently kidnapped in Kogi State. And if you are traveling by road to Abuja, you will pass through Kogi. Except you want to fly. You pass through Kogi. So you are just looking. Say, even if there are you have a multiple military checkpoints, you are still scared that maybe somewhere someone is going to jump and attack you. You are hyper vigilant, and that's because of the news, the depressing news that we have on social media. It makes you hyper vigilant. It makes you're not relaxed. It makes your nervous system to be in a fight or flight state. So the best thing, and what's the solution, and how do we heal from all of this? Sometimes, let's turn off our phones. We can mute words. Okay, so let me not jump. One, we can turn off our phones completely. I do that. Once I'm scrolling, the silent scroll, and this one, 1,000 people have been kidnapped. Some people were raped. Dangote trailer crushed 5 buses on Lagos Ibadan Expressway. You scroll again. Armed robbers attack a family of 10. You scroll another one. Some people ate beans and they died. You scroll again. Kí ló dé? Shey there is nothing good happening in this country ni? Àgbà kàn pa phone ni pé I think let me call it a day. Secondly, I mute words. I unfollow people. Once I see that your content is traumatizing me, I will just unfollow you. See, okay, if the algorithm brings your content, not interested, I'll click on it. I don't want to see it. Don't mess up with my mental health. You can do that. You can mute specific words. You can unfollow people. You can block, so that all those things don't come to your feed. If your feed is fueling trauma and making you and causing burnout for you, you need to take charge of it. It's your feed. It's your phone. Don't let it traumatize you. One of my friends, usually we exchange reels, right? So she used to send me reels, maybe on homosexual. This one is gay. That one. I said, look, Don't send this type of it triggers me. It triggers me. And that's how and she respected that. I don't want to watch it. There was another time she now sent me a video. I was triggered and I wonder. I said, Oremi, don't send such videos again to me. And I'll tell you I will narrate it. So, all these all these courts in the US that, they'll take cases to and all of that. So what happened was that I think a guy was driving, right? And then he was maybe having a cardiac arrest. And people were honking behind him and they saw there was no movement. So they parked, they came out to see what's going on. Apparently the guy had lost control and he needed help. So the person that needed help, the victim was in the car, used the seatbelt and could not open the door. So they had to break. So one woman, just took, I think maybe, I don't know, maybe a spanner or something, and broke the window so that they could rescue the guy. Called 911 and they took this guy to the hospital. So yes, the ambulance, I think they got to the hospital and he was resuscitated, he was okay, they treated him. Please, when this guy was okay, do you know he went to the court to sue that lady for breaking his window? I was livid. That someone broke your window to save your life when you were having a cardiac arrest. You are now fine. You came out of it and you are suing that good Samaritan for saving you. I was livid. My friend said, this is America. That in court, there's nothing like emotions. What do you mean? I saved your life. You are talking about window. How much is window? That window is cost Kinikon, and it's suing for $1,000. I mean $2,000. And the court granted his prayers. Like, I just said, okay, please don't send me this kind of videos again. I am livid. I was mad. I was triggered. So I already entered the fight mode that I put myself in the shoes of that lady that will she ever want to help people again? Will she ever want to help people again? And all of that. So you can see that you can protect your mental health by not watching the videos. Anything that triggers you, just control it. You can control it. Your feed should not control you. There's a state in Nigeria, Ibadan. There's one particular program that they all listen to. They tune into that station. They call that a program Ogbenuton. That Ogbenuton is really Ogbenuton. It's all manner of absurdities. If a father is not raping his child, the father has impregnated the child, something has happened, someone was poisoned, someone was crushed to death. Nothing, no good news. So once I just, maybe I'm driving and someone tunes into that, I just switch it off. Why would I be listening to bad news and be feeling bad? Please switch it off. Switch it off. So yes, turn off your phone. If it is the phone, social media, if it's radio, if it's TV, please turn it off to protect your mental health so that you will not lose your mental health is very important. Guard it. And when you see that Yes, only God can touch her heart to help again. Yeah, she will be really traumatized. The lady was crying actually. The lady cried, and I felt so bad for her. Like, if I were God, I would collect that life. Ah, Rina, Rina, how are you? Hmm, hmm. How are you, Rina? Thank you for joining the live. Namaste, namaste. Rina is from India. You know. So think about it again. I saved your life. You're having a cardiac arrest. I saved your life. I broke, and then you now tell me that, or maybe you're at home, and then someone broke your door or your window just to rescue you, and then you are fine, you have been stabilized. You now sued that neighbor to court for breaking your window, for damaging the window, that there are better ways they could have brought you out. Uh-uh. It's so annoying. I'm fine, Rina. I'm good. And how are you too? I hope you're good. It's annoying. So when we are involved in all of this, when we see such videos, we can turn off our phones so that our mental health don't get messed up with. Everyone is fine. Tolu and Co, they are greeting you. Hi, Rina, you're welcome. Well done. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for stopping by. Sometimes we can look up to glimmers. So glimmers, GLIMMERS. What's glimmers? Glimmers is the opposite of triggers. Triggers, one of my videos I explained that a trigger can be a person, a place, or a thing. A trigger is something that elicits a trauma response or an emotional response, okay, from you. But glimmer is something that is attractive. So you can look into your environment, especially for people that are are doing unnecessary comparison on social media. For you to disconnect, you can look around. Look around. It could be your children. See the beauty of God in your children. It could be your health. Just look for something that's a glimmer of hope. It could be nature. It might be your room that is well decorated. It can be the ambience of your living room. Just disconnect, from social media, which is not real, by looking into the beauty of the other side, and that will really help you. Thank you, Rina. It really helped you. We are the architects. We are the architects of our digital space. We are the architects of our digital space. So we should make sure it is safe. It is safe. We should make sure it is safe. We should guard our peace jealously. So if this is you and you get digitally drained, you're always anxious when you go on social media, you have done doom scrolling, the silent scroll. You've scrolled and scrolled from Instagram, you move to TikTok, from TikTok you move to YouTube, you move to what else? Facebook, you go to X, and there is nothing pleasant. You go to Snapchat and you're seeing things that trigger you. Just turn off your phone. If words like rape triggers you, mute it. If it is kidnapping, any specific word that triggers you, just mute. If there are people that you see their feed, you see their videos on your feed, and you do not like such videos, unfollow. Unfollow. That's the way to recover your mental health from being traumatized on social media. And if you are the type that you compare yourself unnecessarily with things that you see with your life, you look at the behind the scenes of your life, and it's not matching with the performative display that you're seeing on social media, you need to disconnect and learn that social media is not real. Social media is not real. It's not a real place. It's a very fake place. So you need to know the difference. Once you know that social media, what you see there is not real, they are performing there for you, they are acting, you will not necessarily get triggered with your behind the scenes. When I mean behind the scenes, your real life, what you're going through, you will not be comparing it. You will not compare, and then you now look at the beauty of your life. Even you that you are sitting down, you are comparing, it's because you are breathing. No, if God switch off the oxygen, would you have time to be comparing yourself with the celebs or maybe your friends that are doing well? You won't. So why not show gratitude for that life? But some of us, we are not grateful because we don't journal. We don't write things down. So we don't even know that God has done things for us. So we need to be grateful and stop unnecessary comparison on social media. And I believe if we do all of these things, our phones will not traumatize us. Because yes, our phones can really traumatize us if we don't control it. So let's control our feeds. Let's take charge of our digital space, our digital environment. Let's take charge. Let it not control us. Let's control it. Let's guard our mental health, so that when we are going to bed, we'll go to bed with gratitude and not, God, am I not a failure? See, this is my mate. I had the first class now. I see this my mate had the third class. This is the third car he's buying. So that third car that you are seeing, it might not even be his car. Only the car iron, yani. He went to borrow and snap. And you are triggered, you are seeing it on Snapchat. Irony. And even if it was his own, and so is that why you want to overthink, and then have high blood pressure? So please, we can do better. Yeah, we can do better. Please, guys, is there any contribution for us on the comment section? In the comment section, rather. Social media trauma. Have you ever had any experience watching, triggering videos? There was a video I watched recently. A lady hired a nanny and she installed CCTV camera in the kitchen. Lo and behold, the girl peed into the pot and used that urine to cook noodles for her madam's children. When I saw that video, I said, God, I look up, I look down, and say, some people are terrible. The Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? How can you urinate in a pot, in a cooking pot, and then use that urine to cook noodles for someone's children? If someone did it for your children, how would you react? How would you react? And when I watched that video, I said, this is the reason why Most times, I decline eating in people's houses because you don't even know the abacha they have done. So imagine if the madam had not installed CCTV camera in the kitchen to see what her nanny will be doing. You can imagine that. I've also watched video of how nannies, sexually abuse minors without them knowing that CCTV camera is watching them. These things are triggering for me. So most times I just skip. Once I see the title, sexually, I'll just scroll. I don't want to watch it. I'll just scroll. If you just put title, once you put graphic warning by Moti Kojalo, I don't need it. I don't need it. So why would you urinate? And then they told the girl, okay, yeah, these noodles, they watched it. Oh yeah, eat the noodles. And she didn't even know that someone was, watching her. She was looking, and she could not eat the noodles. You eat these noodles, go chop am, okay? You go chop am. You go chop the noodles. I'm full. I don't. You don't eat indomie, bawo. You will chop this one. You eat this one. You go chop am because she has done evil. Now, maybe that has even been going on before then, and God just wanted to use that particular incidents to save her and save her children. These are the issues. If I had seen the title, maybe I would not have watched it, but I just opened it and was like, what's this? So please, there's a way we can protect, our peace, our mental health. Please, let's guard it jealously. It's very important. Our phones, we buy these phones, we should not allow it traumatize us. We should not allow it steal our joy. We should not lose our mental health in the process of always scrolling. That silent scrolling that you do is actually traumatizing you. That is the reality of the silent scroll. It is trauma. Please, let's take note of these things and heal from it. Thank you for joining my life. You said no be that. It is well, my sister. Nǹkan bẹ. When they say 10 is happening, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, my sister. A lot is happening, but you don't need to consume everything. Yes, watch what you consume online. It's very, very important. My community, thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have my community here, Bola Tito Lifestyle. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos, like, comment, and share. They will always respond. They are lovely people. Toluwanimi Love TV is also here. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos, comment, and share. They are always there too. You enjoy yourself on their YouTube channels. Please check out Rina. Is also one of my community members from India. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos. She's a very lovable person. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.